Not too fond of eye contact. He's a bit jumpy, so we'll keep a close eye on him in case he decides to get froggy.
How much time do I have?
Until he bites. I mean, he's a bit stir-crazy since we got 3 of them in isolation, and there used to be 4 of them in the Manson family of groupies.
I'm guessing an early release.
Dug his own eyes out with a roomie's toothbrush. They did it in honor of Agma or some shit like that. That's what they call themselves. I'm guessing mass murder was a bit too much for that one.
The scan still reads the same?
Same as the last time you asked. Psycho's brains are fried enough, though. I doubt the 10th scan's gonna change anything.
Of course. I don't know what any of this shit means.
Me either.
You wanted to talk. Some talk.
It hurts. The knowledge you wouldn't understand.
Let's talk about that for a moment. You know what that is? We had to pry it off of Johnny Bones after we found you all.
Such a waste.
He took a bullet for it. Not important, huh? Right. Well, maybe you'd like to discuss what you and your group did to these people.
Do you know that hell exists?
The existence of hell?
That's the answer you've been looking for.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not a very religious person. I haven't given much thought about it. I can't even remember the last time I stepped through the doors of a church. Let me guess, that's where I'm headed.
Not a place, but not a place, but a possession. Yes, a possession. You have it with you now.
Do I? How?
Hell certainly exists within the minds of all the people of the planet. Hell, like a catalyst from within has been causing violence, killings, wars, genocides. You can see it with your human eyes. You can see its effects. What has been planned.
Planned?
Fucking talk.
Your apologies, Mr. Watts. I'm Dr. Pasternak. I'm your state-appointed psychiatrist. Hope you don't mind, but I'm just gonna sit in for a moment. Please, continue.
Psychiatrist? You think I'm crazy? It's within you.
Fuck you.
I think hell in the mind is a bit too ambiguous, so I'll give you a hint.
What is it?
Genetics.
Wait, DNA?
Yes. The genes of hell.
What the fuck?
It's real, detective. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. Not like this, Hubble.
Call me a liar.
What I think he is saying, Detective, is whatever this condition is, it's hereditary. Is that what you're trying to say, Mr. Watts?
You can call it what you like, but you've seen it. You've seen my brain.
Yes, I have. It is very intriguing. Tell me, does it cause you any discomfort, any...
A bit. But what's to come makes it worth it.
Let's just take a look at it, shall we? Yeah.
All right. See this? Tell me what this is about. We think this is why you and your group claim to be on that mission from Agma.
So you think of us as...
Delusional, yes. I think you drank some kind of fucked up Kool-Aid or some sort of parasite that made you question reality. What do they call them? What do they call them? Prions?
It's not a parasite.
Knowledge. The revolution of knowing. There will come a time where we will all be blessed. Some of those sacrifices have been made. You know that more than anyone, Detective. That will be the key. It's been written.
Written? What do you mean, like in this book?
I'm done now.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Mm-mm. No, you see the inflammation, it moved to Broca's area from Wernicke's area. Yeah, it seems to be eroding the frontal lobe. Damn, guys. It's basic high school science.
Can you dumb it down?
All right. All right. So Wernicke's area is located in our temporal lobe and is responsible for understanding the spoken language we hear, the written language we see. Simply put, this is the input of all language activity and function.
So basically that's how we're talking right now.
Very simply put, but yes. Any damage to this area may cause aphasia. Issues in speech.
All right.
Did I lose you?
No, keep going.
This is the Broca's area. It's located in the frontal lobe. It's kind of like the opposite of Wernicke's area. It's the output of all language activity, whereas Wernicke's input, you see how that? This is output. Its function allows us to speak or use sign language, laugh, thus communicate with others.
We gotta appreciate our fucking brains more.
Yeah, we do. Can I see those scans again? Yeah, there seems to be some sort of erosion of the frontal lobe, particularly in the orbitofrontal cortex and the frontal association cortex.
I'm sorry.
Okay. The orbitofrontal cortex is responsible for emotions and motivates decision-making. Right there. The frontal association cortex, that is responsible for your behavioral choices, and it predicts consequences in human behavior. This right here, that's our conscience. It creates our sense of ethics, what we deem as right or wrong. Yeah. Aggressive patterns are suppressed by these functions.
So, what you're implying is whatever it is they have has blocked their moral compass, their ability to...
Yeah, in a sense, yes. Yeah, it's so odd. All of them, identical pattern decay rates.
Christ.
What's that?
You ever heard of anything called AGMA?
AGMA? Like OGMA?
Yeah, that's what they're calling themselves.
AGMA. It's Irish. It's the Celtic god of language and speech. Fuck.
The fucking god of language and speech.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Whatever it is, it's spreading. And fast at that. Yeah, I got too much today. Can I offer you a snippet of advice, Detective? Try to see things from their angle more. Humor them. It might get you something. Control the nerves. Believe me, we've all lost someone.
In your words, Esmeralda, what happened that night?
Do you think that humans are fundamentally good or evil?
Are you asking about faith?
This is not about faith. It's not even about philosophy. Nothing of the sort.
Then what?
It's about science.
Neuroscience?
You have my scans, don't you?
Yesterday, your friend tried to teach me a really nice fucking lesson in the existence of hell. Stop stalling. You guys are really starting to piss me off. Now, neuroscience. What does it have to do with any of this? I don't understand the purpose of your question. But what I do believe is people are fundamentally good. Even the worst of us are capable of good, fundamentally.
Do you have any evidence?
Children.
Kids?
Yes. They're the epitome of innocence.
They're the epitome of evil. What do you think about some cruel behaviors by toddlers? Like killing bugs by plugging their legs one by one, playfully stomping on them. 99% of people have intentionally killed an organism in their adolescence for no other reason than to cause harm.
Yeah, but at that age, they don't know the difference between good and evil. They barely even know how to wipe their own ass. Not dream of murder.
So you think that the void within the boys on their consciousness is full of purity? What leaves them devoid of guilt? We mustn't cherry pick when it comes to morality. It's either all okay or none of it is. After maturity, we're supposed to own our decisions between right and wrong, correct?
I'm not saying that.
Are humans fundamentally good or fundamentally evil? The answer is that they're fundamentally evil. The fear of retribution and eternal damnation drives humanity to be good. Selfishness. It's in our DNA. Inherited.
Inherited? What the fuck is that shit?
Yes, you're showing it now. It's hidden. But behind us all, there's a wall of aggression. No one can reject its possession because it's physical. And it is here. Inherited. It changes the way we think. We have no control. Synapses become lifelines. Each connection is a bond that, if broken, it will certainly kill its host.
Yeah? How do you know all this?
Because it's his favorite phrase. we keep his words in our minds. Subconsciously, needed to be awoken. He shows us his world, hell. And it's up to us to share this knowledge, to prepare humanity for his coming. And the words of our true nature must be sung.
Yes, people can be aggressive, myself included. But it's out of defense, not aimed at the innocent for selfish desires. But there are people in the world who can't abide by the rules we have created. That number of people, arguably, good versus evil, are not comparable. Most people can control it. So what's your point?
Please, evil isn't always acted upon. It's taught. Group behaviors by toddlers are caused by one's context. Knowledge given through adolescence, our mother's tongue. Evil is developed like a muscle. Our inherent nature is unwavering, and at the same time, if we express our very true nature, we're cruel.
Everything you guys are saying sounds like nothing but the fucking occult. Pseudoscience bullshit. How does evil become? Through, books?
Words. A gift hidden in words.
Why hasn't anyone ever seen this before? By literally anyone.
Language itself, it's literally invisible. It exists only in our minds. Language becomes visible when it becomes characters in a page, but it's still invisible. The words we speak do not exist. Not everything that exists is visible. Love, for example.
Are you aware of what's happening to your brain?
The virus.
All right. I understand none of this. But what I do gather is someone said something that pissed you off, made you and your friends kill 27 people, and claim that it's some sort of word virus.
Not just me. We didn't invent violence, war, genocide. When his gift reaches its full potential, it creates the perfect condition for such circumstances. Something wrong? He needs this. We need this. A genocide to save from an even greater one. Once we hear his song, we have no control. It's written in those pages.
Bathroom break. Open the door. Open the fucking door. What's the point of this thing anyway? The pages are all blank.
All will be revealed to you, Detective. It's been decided for us. Can I kill again?
What?
Will I be allowed to kill again?
You keep asking questions like that, you're gonna fucking lose your life in this room.
Time's up, Detective.
Just a moment.
The lawyer's here.
I'm gonna get you. You and all your fucking friends. Even if it kills me.
Could I give you a snippet of advice, Detective?
What did you do that for? Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Happy fucking birthday, buddy.
Detective!
Pasternak.
Something's not right with all this. I think there's some legitimacy
Don't
to
tell
all
me
of
that
these
there's
claims.
legitimacy.
Just please allow me to talk with him with you, please.
You want to talk to the Messiah?
I think this is dangerous. I
need this! This is my battle! You wouldn't understand with your fancy education. I can't let them get to me, Lucas. Not again. Sorry. Friend bit her tongue off yesterday. We can talk now. The psychiatrist assured me that you won't self-mutilate.
She reached the critical point.
The critical point?
Aggression that has reached a critical point causes the infected to commit acts of extreme violence. When the individual overflows with these thoughts, becomes too much. They have to act upon impulse and influence. We all have it within our minds. Just needs a little push.
Are you saying that evil is genetic? Like some sort of virus that can pass from human to human through language? You teaching that?
How much did she tell you?
That the virus is language. Incites violence, blah, blah, blah. I want to hear what you think.
The long answer lies within a certain tribal language. It contains no words, no grammatical forms or constructions, no explanation, context that refers directly to what we call time. Nothing of past, present, future. Linguists and anthropologists conducting field studies within the tribe had observed this. The tribe had no general notion or intuition of time being a smooth, flowing continuum where everything in the universe proceeds at an equal rate.
What is your point?
Language controls the mind, our personalities and ideologies. In other words, language is the forming organ of thought. If there's anything to influence our aggression, it is the virus of language.
The virus of language. The virus of language. What is the relationship between the virus and this book?
This is the oldest evidence of language. From this, human language is spread and scattered all over the world. The most potent of words has waged war, caused merciless killings between herds and nations. This virus or gift is the reason why civilizations, races, religions, and countries have been in odds since the beginning. Kingdoms were cutting each other apart for a nice hill. The exact same thing was happening elsewhere, everywhere. As the gift weakened, humans longed for war less. The illusion of peace became a disease of falsity. But even now, war, genocide, domination still exist all over the world because human nature cannot be changed. Language still exists.
You talk a lot. And I hate to break it to you, but this book is empty. The pages are blank. No words, no alphabets, no drawings, no sketches.
His language is.
Who's he?
He has given us everything that we see. All that we breathe, all that we feel and taste. He's an ancient one. Would you like to learn his way?
Humor me. I'm just here to figure out how to prevent more murders.
The teachings in this book reveal themselves to those infected by pain or grief. Grief that people feel deep within and that has never left them.
This have to do with your grief? This boy?
This is my son. He is dead.
Alexander Hartley, SPF of the 216, the American Infantry Battalion. Died in Al-Amin, Baghdad.
How do you know that?
Because I was there.
I was told that he was killed by an IED. Instant death. But I know that wasn't true, was it?
No, not at all.
What really happened to my son?
There was an IED. He was driver, I was gunner. Simple supply run. Basic supplies, food, water, and soccer balls we kept for the kids that we'd run into. In the explosion, he lost his right arm and right leg. I woke up shortly after, escaped and found cover. Al-Qaeda insurgents hiding nearby came and took his body, left his leg and his arm there. I begged my superiors to go back, but he was likely already dead. But he wasn't killed in the explosion. They kept him alive, tortured him, then killed him like a dog. Paraded his decapitated body in the streets.
Well, now I know the truth.
Let me ask you this. If what you say about the book and the virus are true, then wouldn't it be the virus that killed your son? Caused 9/11? Wouldn't it be the virus that blew off his arm and his leg and tortured him to death?
That's why everything needs to be ended by the virus!
You think everyone should die because your son died? That's why you would have us kill each other and destroy the world? To destroy the world your son tried to save?
Now you must be able to see the language in this book. You must have brought grief back.
I will not be able to see it. I'm not going to be able to see it. I won't see it.
Detective! What's going on?
Why don't you open the book again? You're afraid of the fact that you're able to see it, aren't you?